Okay, here I have a 10 bolt 8.5 Chevy, and I've pulled the pinion yoke off, and the fluid has leaked out. It's not even a quart. There's not a whole lot that leaks out. It is really bad looking around that seal. My pinion had to be changed because the tabs that keep the 1310 series U-joint in there were bad. But there is one thing that I have to deal with. It's the shield. Here's the old one. It's the shield part that sits around the seal, and I'm getting that off right now. You can see I've been whacking on it with a chisel, brass chisel. These two pinions, they're both the exact same height. You can see this new one has this different bore, and I really would like to put this on here. And I don't have a new one. I didn't see that they even sold new ones. They probably do. These two pinions are different. You can see one is bigger. If I line up the holes, you can see this is a 1350 series, this is a 1310 series U-joint. They're both 30 spline. And what I'm doing with this one, I'm spraying PV Blaster in there. In here and in here. You can see it's already separating. And then once that's in there, then I'm heating it up with a torch. Another thing you could do is stick the whole thing in the freezer and then just heat up this part with a torch. Would probably work a lot better, but I'm doing it this way for right now. I took the seal off. Came off really easy. Used this tool right here, just pried it out. Like I said, it came off really easy. Here it is. It's really grungy looking. And this is the new one. Let's see how well this actually works. Okay, this whole thing was in the freezer. Okay, let me get my torch going here. All I'm going to do is heat that top part, the ring. Trying to get that to expand and the other part to be contracted. Hopefully that'll help it come apart. Seems to be the original one. Okay, I really didn't heat it that much. Okay. Let's take this and bring it to my vise. You can see it's almost off. Oh, now it is off. And it does have the two different board surfaces. I will be cleaning this up. It's really not that bad. I'll just take some sandpaper and maybe a file. put it on the new one. Maybe put a little sealant around it or something. But there's the old one. Like I said, the only thing that was bad about it was the tabs. One up there, one down there, one of them was bad. And so it was moving around a lot. But I need this ring. I suppose you wouldn't need it. But in case that seal ever leaked, it would probably stop the gear oil from flying all over. This cover, I sanded it down. Didn't sand it down that much. You can see on the inside that there's still some corrosion. There's some paint on the outside. And here's the new pinion yoke. And when I put this over it, you can see what it does. It's loose. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of this silicone, RTV silicone gasket maker on it, and I'm gonna take a punch and I'm gonna punch it on the outside probably about 4 times equally around there, and see if that doesn't stop it. You can see on top here, right here, I put a punch mark with this pretty pointed punch and a hammer. Enough so that the punch actually stuck in there. Pretty good blow. That stopped it from moving. Underneath here I have Protex Ultra Black High Temperature RTV Silicone Gasket Maker, just to seal it up. And then these punch marks, I put more than one. I've got 4 of them. You can see one on each side. Can't really see that one. It's right there. And then another one right there. But that stopped it. That stopped it completely. Okay, and you can see the sealant around there. The new seal is in. I glued it in with RTV sealant. While I glued it in and pounded it in, the fluid was still leaking out, so I had to kind of clean that up quickly and then put the seal in there with the RTV sealant on it. I did pound it in like that with a piece of wood, sometimes using the hammer on the seal. And the seal looks fine. Okay, well, let's get that pinion yoke in there. I put more sealant on the splines, kept it off of the bore where the seal seals. I was told to do that. I don't know if that takes up slack or slop or just seals it, keeps it from rusting. I don't know. Not real sure. Okay, I put a little gear lube around the bore that goes in that seal. Okay, that might be as far as it's going to go on there for right now. There's a washer. Let's see. There's the washer and the nut. Okay. There's the washer. There's the old nut, and I bought a new nut. You can see I got my torque wrench on there. The highest setting is 150 foot-pounds, which is exactly what I need. What I did is I set it at 150 foot-pounds and ended up going on the other side, putting my foot on it, grabbing the wheel, and then just pushing down on it as hard as I could, and it clicked. You can see it's all the way up there, and there it is completed.